Hi everybody, it's Lisa Marie here. Hi my sweet lifers. Hey listen, it's time for another fall holiday home tour. I started this back when I opened my channel up in 2020, and so now we're going into our second year, and it's so exciting to see everybody's excitement about it because everybody's like, oh my god, what'd you do, how'd you do, what did you know, all that stuff. So anyway, let's go on in the house and I'll show you what I've done. I've done all the stuff new here, as you can see. Every year I have to do it a little bit different because I've got families that are coming in to see me for photos and nobody wants it to be the same from year to year. So I'll show you what I got done for 2022. First off is that gorgeous and glorious staircase. You guys know that I have 4 main places that I like to decorate every single season. Every single season there's 4. It's the front door, it's the mantle, it's the dining room table, and it's the staircase. And if you guys have any spots in your house that you're thinking about decorating, those are the 4 spots that you need to do. It'll always make an impression for all of your guests. But this year we went ahead and just did a really quick and easy trailing of some garland and some orange lights. I did not add all the extra fluff and stuff this year. It just made it simple and easy and very, very elegant. Behind Jamesy over here, we've got that gorgeous Eiffel Tower that I picked up when I went on a photo shoot last fall for one of my families. 4 generations, guys. Such a treat to be a photographer. Such a treat to be an artist for my families and get the opportunity to photograph that many generations for them. Such a legacy to leave behind. But this year I went ahead and on this particular tree for fall, I added another leopard bow. Leopard is always fabulous, as you know, with me. And then I just tucked in some stuff that I had from leftover years. This is usually put in one of the mantle pieces, but this year I just topped it on this particular Eiffel Tower and then just traipsed it down. Always have my red cardinals. Those stay standard with every single season because you guys know how I feel about my cardinals and what the cardinal represents. Let me show you in here this dining room. My dining room is new this year, right now especially because when Mother passed away, we brought a lot of things back from Brian's childhood home. And these chairs are Mom's chairs, and this panel right here is Mom's, or it was Mom's. And so there's a lot of pieces that are now in the house that are memories of her and Brian's grown up. So this is our tablescape for this year. I'm very, very excited about it. I've never ever used a white pumpkin theme. I'm usually a very warm person. But this year I found these gorgeous kind of seafoam green sunflowers and this sort of a wheat colored wreath, and I thought, let's do something a little bit different. It's going to be a different year this year. We won't be going home for Thanksgiving. So this is my 2022 tablescape. And then over here, let me show you in the kitchen. Let's go this way. In the kitchen, I have put together another table, and I went ahead and broke out, which is hysterical, with my animal prints everywhere. I haven't used my zebra chargers in probably 4 years. But last year I hand painted those pumpkins over there. If you'll see that, I've got faith, hope, and love there. And I just took a little bit of a garland and wrapped it around it. Because of the black and the cream theme, I thought the zebra might be prettier in the kitchen to go together. And so this year I went in and did it this way. Broke out a lot of old chargers, a lot of old things that have just got memories from years gone by. And have a little velvet pumpkin here with a little garland on it. And then on this Eiffel Tower, I decorated it with the same smaller version of what I have on the big Eiffel Tower. So it cohesively goes together from one room to the next. And then I have just taken some of these little felted pumpkins, and I just used a little hook from Christmas ornaments and wrapped it around that little thread and then just hung it right there on the tree, or on the Eiffel Tower tree, and then draped it with a little bit of garland and a little bit of ribbon. It just really ties everything together. It also pulls together the white and the cream. It balances everything from here to there. So the transition between the Eiffel Tower at the front door, which greets my guests, to really sitting here and eating, which is where we eat most of our meals. Everything is very, very cohesive and very, very blended in terms of the way it's styled and the theme. Over in the main den, we've got a beautiful fireplace. I'm so pleased with it this year. I kept the bunnies because many of you know that I have the bunny magnet on my refrigerator and my dishwasher. And although I wish that he would make it with cats, because you guys hear William talking in the background, and you know how much I love my cats. I'm that lady. I'm the cat lady. The theme for the bunnies I left, and I did something really, really simple here. I just took one of those little sprays, and I wrapped it around each of the arms for the bunnies, and made a little platform, and then just set that little velvet pumpkin on top. And so those guys are not wired in, they're just laying there and they're set, but they're going to hold fine. They've been like this for about 2 weeks now. This is also one of those things that continuously changes. I kept those. These are the pieces that were kept. William wants to be in the video. William, say hello to the Sweet Lifers. Say hello to the Sweet Lifers, darling. And so these are the pieces that stayed in from the spring. And so now all of these new pieces have been tucked in, and they'll be pulled out again here in a few weeks shortly for Christmas. And so we'll have that. This will also just stay in. But you guys, I've been teaching you about putting things on the mantle and then taking and leaving some things on the mantle. So it's easier for you guys with your decorating. It's just not ideal to have to go and do it all from scratch every single season. And many of you are just now getting in the mood to do it every single season. Many people just do it for Christmas, but I like to do it every single season. So anyway, so that's this mantle, gorgeous mantle. I'm very, like I said, very happy. This is a great spot to be photographed in too, with the family and the thankful sign. It's going to be great for our families to be photographed there. Over here, I've got one of my wire trees. I used my pumpkins. I bought these pumpkins back years ago. I was actually in California photographing one of our Astros baseball players. I'm a big Astros fan. And I've been photographing that family now for 19 years. And this is one of the things that I picked up as my memory from that trip to go to their home and photograph the children, are some glass pumpkins, and they've been with me for years and years. And what I love about decorating, especially when you've got things from the past and from the present, is that you've got these memories that you've built. So as I go through and pull things out each season, I actually remember buying those. I remember Jamesy being little. I remember making different ornaments and different things with the ornaments from year to year. And so this year I've done it with this particular tree. And then as you go back the other direction towards the piano, I'll show you this one little area here beside the couch. And I want to show you this one little area back here behind Jamesy. I'll show you that in a minute. This is a beautiful, beautiful little greeting area when people come in to the home. As soon as they pass that staircase and the piano, they've got a Bible scripture, they've got family photo, they've got a really nice, big, fat, lovely pumpkin. And what's funny is that we went up in the attic, we pulled down all the decorations, and I thought, something's missing. Something's missing. And I remembered it, and I was like, oh, it's my big pumpkin. So I had to go all the way back in the attic and find my big pumpkin and bring her down here. And again, to tie everything in and be cohesive, I just plopped this ribbon. It's, as you can see, I made it, and I just plopped it right there on top. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It looks beautiful. No one's going to know that you didn't go have your bows made by a decorator. It's easy to make by yourself. In fact, if you need to tie it together, you can even undo one of those ornament hooks and use that to actually pull everything together so that you don't even have to go get floral wire if you're trying to get something done and you don't want to spend a lot of money. The last but not least, right here, I've got this gorgeous little display as well. This is new. This is new this year. This pumpkin and that little yellow pumpkin were two pumpkins that James Edward picked out last year, and it sort of built the theme this year for what I did on the tablescape with that blue and cream and white theme. But I did bring that in here to tie it together as well. And that is it, guys. That's it. I've done everything I need to do for fall. We're ready for the families. There's another little video you can catch on the channel with the fall sets in the studio. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope I've given you a little bit of inspiration on what to do in your homes. And I look forward to seeing you this fall on the channel. I look forward to some cooler weather too. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you soon. Take care.